Welcome to Hello World series. In Apache Maven series, today we are going to talk about introduction to Maven, like what is Maven, why should I use Maven, and if I decided to use Maven, how should I use it, and what are the advantages of Maven over Ant or any other build tool. We are just going to see in a moment. So just to start with, Maven is a Java tool. It is created and built using Java, and this Apache Maven tool is mainly built for building and managing your project. Like if you want to clean your project, if you want to export your project using jar, you want to package it, you want to deploy on Tomcat or any other server. But before all this, if you want to create a sample project, like a template, like a skeleton project, you can use Maven. So I'll show you how many archetypes, what we call generally, how many project types are available in Maven to choose from. So there are more than 1,000. There are more than 1,000 Java project as a skeleton templates provided to you by Maven, so that you do not have to remember a basic configuration detail or basic setup of that particular type of project which Maven is going to give it to you. And examples start from basic Java project or J2EE web project, Spring project, Spring MVC, Spring Webflow, Spring Boot, and not just Spring. You can have n number of templates and skeleton provided by Maven. So that we are going to see in a moment. We will try to cover all the features of Maven by end of the series, but I'm sure it's pretty difficult to cover such a wide topic in such a short series of videos. But we'll try our best, and I hope you will also enjoy and learn along with me. Now, why should I use Maven? Maven I can use if I want to set up my project very quickly, and I do not want to have any complicated build files like build.xml. And if I have pom.xml, then that's it for Maven. It just needs pom.xml. Now pom.xml is what? It's a collection of dependencies of your Java project, which you can specify to Maven, and then Maven will download all of them from internet and then store into some repository. So there are multiple different type of repositories which we are going to talk about maybe in subsequent videos. So first repository is local repository, then central repository, and then remote. So what is the logic Maven will use? Maven will first search the required dependency jar in your local repository, and then central repository, and then remote repository. So if it is not found in local, then go to central. If it is not found in central, go to remote. That way it is pretty easy, because once you have downloaded the jar file, dependency jar file in your local repository, you're done. Another advantage of using Maven is I have different two developers who are working in separate teams, so I don't have to worry that one team developer is using which version of jar, is it same as other team or not. As long as their dependency in pom.xml is same, that's it is going to use the same jar. Another advantage of Maven is I don't have to bundle all my jars in my package, in my war file or in my ER file, because all of them are going to be stored in a repository, and wherever I install this application, that repository will be used for any dependency lookup. So my jar file or my war file or my ER or my bundle, deployment bundle will be very light. So those are all the advantages, just to start with, just to name a few, because there are so many. As we go along this journey, you will uncover so many features and advantages of Maven over any other build tool. Now, what are the Maven advantages over Ant? Maven uses convention, whereas Ant uses configuration. So convention, I mean, there is a standard layout suggested by Maven. So whenever I say that, hey Maven, I want a skeleton project of sample Java application, so Maven is going to give me one set of folders and configurations for that Java application. Whereas if I want to do that using Ant, it's pretty difficult. You have to have a lot of configuration, but here it's all convention driven. Maven also supports project modularization. So when I say that my all the resources should go in one particular place, my all test cases should go in one particular place, and my all Java code should go in one particular place. So to do all that, if I have to use any other build tool, I'll have to specify all that. But you know what? This magic is written hiddenly inside Maven framework, so that you don't have to worry. You just have to tell what is the project ID, or what is the project template ID you want, and Maven will create it for you, and you will not have to worry about the spelling mistakes of the folders or packages. You have to give only once as the root package, and then Maven will create it for you. With Maven, dependency management also becomes very easy, because I already discussed about two developers in two different teams. So as long as their dependency is same in pom.xml, they do not have to worry about versions of the jars what they are using. And migration to another version of any technology, like if I'm using Spring 3, I want to migrate to Spring 4, so I don't have to depend on uh, internet or Spring site or any technology site that what are the dependencies I should download for Spring, because whatever is the dependency you have to download, Spring will take care for you as long as I give the correct dependency in pom.xml. So these are all advantages of Maven. This is just to start with very few, but we are going to see as part of our demos, you will really feel how strong Maven is. And we are going to talk about Maven more features. We will install Maven in the coming video. Before that, let's see the directory structure what Maven creates for you. So it's not something like you have to remember, but Maven will create it for you. So src is quite intuitive. It's a source folder. Target is for your binaries. Whenever you build your project, all the binaries will go into target folder. Main and test. Main is for your main Java, and resources you can think of, suppose you have a Spring Beans XML or any other configuration files, that will go as part of resources. And yes, this resources folder will also go as part of bundle of your jar. So which is cool thing about this project creation, what Maven has created for you. And Java will be your root of your package. So suppose if you say com.helloworld series.spring app, then that will come under Java. And this is a replica of Java resources under test again. So first test will be provided by Maven, like a JUnit test case, if you give that JUnit in your pom.xml project dependency. And this is project home is your home directory for your project, which will have pom.xml, and this pom.xml is very critical. So suppose someone says that, hey, I'm using this pom.xml, and this is my source code, so you don't have to copy all the lib or jar files from his machine. You can simply ask for pom.xml and let Maven download it, all of them for you from internet. And then once it is downloaded, it will store into your repository, local repository. So for further any further uses, it will pick from local repository. So that's the beauty of Maven. And this is all for introduction video, but we are going to come back with Maven installation in our next video. Thanks for watching.